I know, I know. I'm not what you want to see or taste if you have a problem with your triglycerides. But it's not my fault. Okay, okay. It is sort of my fault. Hey, no one is holding a gun to your head to force you to eat me. Check out the video to find out why I could be bad news. When you go to the doctor, you may get a blood test. In that blood test, there is something called a lipid panel. It measures HDL and LDL cholesterol and triglycerides. If you're like most people that go to the doctor for a checkup, you just want to know if everything is okay. The only time you ask any questions is if the doctor says something that makes you think, uh-oh. If everything is cool, you want to get out of there so you can have breakfast. Pancakes or waffles sound good. But what if your doctor says that your triglycerides are high? Huh? What? What the devil are triglycerides, and why should I be worried about it? Triglycerides are a type of fat or lipid found in your blood. They are continually circulated in the event they need to be metabolized to provide a source of energy for you. So triglycerides aren't all bad. It's just bad if there's too much of them. Your body converts any calories it doesn't use right away into triglycerides, which are then stored in fat cells. However, when you have too many of them, that can lead to obesity. At this point, elevated triglycerides may show up in your blood. Triglycerides are composed of a glycerol molecule and 3 fatty acids. They can't be used by the body until they're broken down into glycerol and fatty acids by a process called lipolysis. This occurs in your intestines. Once broken down and reconstructed into triglyceride particles, they then move into the vascular system to be transported as an energy supply. Energy that isn't used is stored in the liver and in fat cells to be used as needed. The hormone glucagon will then release the triglycerides into the bloodstream when needed. In this way, you get a substantial source of energy to use between meals. The liver also converts carbohydrates into triglycerides. This is why people who eat a diet high in carbs may see elevated triglycerides. Since triglycerides are always circulating in your blood to give you energy, what is a normal amount anyway? When the results of your lipid panel come back, your triglycerides should be below 150 milligrams per deciliter. So what is the difference between triglycerides and cholesterol? Well, both are similar because both are lipids or fats. When your doctor runs a lipid panel, both things are measured. The difference is that triglycerides store unused calories and supply the body with energy, while cholesterol is used to build cells and manufacture certain hormones. Triglycerides contain double the amount of energy compared to both carbohydrates or proteins. Where you run into trouble is when your triglycerides get too high. This can result in hardening of the arteries or thickening of the walls of the arteries, which is known as arteriosclerosis. This increases your risk of stroke, heart attack, and heart disease. Extremely high triglycerides can also result in inflammation of the pancreas. High triglycerides can also alert you to existing health problems, such as type 2 diabetes or metabolic syndrome, which is when high blood pressure, obesity, and high blood sugar occur together. It may also be indicative of low levels of thyroid hormones or some genetic conditions that affect how your body converts fat into energy. Sometimes high triglycerides can be a side effect of taking medications, such as diuretics used to treat high blood pressure, estrogen and progestin, retinoids, which are used to treat skin conditions, steroids used to treat swelling and inflammation, beta blockers, which are also used to treat high blood pressure, some immunosuppressants, and some HIV medications. So how do you get those bad boys down? Exercise regularly. Avoid sugar and refined carbs. Remember, the liver converts these into triglycerides. Eat healthy fats, lose weight, and limit your alcohol intake.